Nagabenta ki khubor baman kasni pet but subscribe ya u Antor News. Kublai phi baru gini gilong ki khubor bam ta kasni. Uba Commander Shangpliang, President Jungaseng Nongrep Hill Farmers Union HFU but kumjuru President Jungaseng ki nongshna phlim ka Meghalaya Filmmakers Association me filma. Ula banjur ya U Conrad sangma menjurang ba ka jingla banyarap ya ki nongrep but kumjuru ki khun jungi nongrep. Nalor kabaya rap ban Kyntiew ya ki samla haki kamshna film but kumjuru ban Kyntiew ya kabay belashis pasngi. Ba Commander ula pensngau ya gani kajing yanang banyatai ay jengmut halor kamang tingka jeng usnem arhajar arpsan bar arhajar arpnriu manwan ra do Conrad sangma ha gani ka dorbar tingka menta usnem. Halor ki nongrep nalor ki babun ki mat ula ay jengmut banyarap khamtam ha bahiar ka dor ka murjung ki marrem bapher. Bar kumjuru banyakun persha e ka jing pep school bat ban ay police school e ya ki khun badung hadu bandadep degree. Nalor ka neula ay jumut ru ban Kyntiew ki kamshna film khnang da ka bapenyo ye ki jaka pen e cinema hall kanlong ka jingmentoy ye ki samla don sap la kalong ki nongrai ki nongshat ki nongshna film mat baro ki badan benta hakani ka kharkhana shna film.
Thanks to the Chief Minister for having invited us to be part of this pre-budget discussion. Being a former leader, sir, I have been traveling around the nook and corner of the state. So I just want to request the government to really invest into the need base. When I say need base, sir, it's depend on the quality of life, the livelihood in the rural villages. Thanks to the government for having launched various schemes, especially for the farmer. But sir, I've seen that in term of like the program like focus, it really helps the farmers. But I want you also the government to invest in the new ideas and maybe technology and the market intervention scheme. And then of course in term of calamities, there should be a provision whereby the if there is any calamity, there should be a provision where disburse of funds should be immediately given to the to the affected farmer. And so I also have seen in the education, sir, I have seen a lot of dropout in the villages. So if the government can come up with the investment in the scheme for dropout, and again, a specific, I would like to request the government to invest into the free education for the BPL children of BPL family. I can't see, sir, the drop. Some of the student, they have to drop out because of they can't afford that. We can see in today's world, we can't afford to see that children has to drop out because parent could not afford for their education. So free education till the degree level to the BPL, to the children of the BPL families, sir. And sir, one more thing in terms of education, sir, I would also like the government to invest in the coaching center. So in terms of job, our youth, they are looking at just the government job in the state government. Whereas, thanks to the Chief Minister scheme for IS coaching, I would like the government to invest more into the coaching center, be it the state or the central competitive exam, so that our young boy, they just not look just for the state job, because there are a lot of opportunity in the union, central competitive exam. Let our youth be explore, compete with the country, with the world in terms of education, but we should skill them, train them through the coaching center and all. With regards to the livelihood for sir, in the villages, I have seen a lot of improvement through this 100 days program. I would request the government to, in line with the 100 days program of the central government, that the government of Meghalaya should also invest more into 100 days program, because this is the only livelihood for the people who live in the rural villages. So if the government can invest on this, it will be of a great help to the people of the state. In terms of tax, sir, there is a, I think, sir, you might clarify this. There's a allegation against the government, like there's a leakage on coal and all. So hopefully, sir, you clarify this, because the people, they think that coal is, you understand that. So please clarify this, that, and again, we should I mean, we should take that opportunity to, take a collection. I mean, tax from coal. We know, sir. It maybe it through your intervention, and you have the experience. We might even cross 1,000 crore to the coal, sir. And of course, I have seen, sir, tourism. Tourism also, we have to explore options, sir. Tourism, it should not just the investment of the government. We should also look at the revenue, sir. How can we collect revenue through the tourism so that it will be of a great help to the people. And being a filmmaker, sir, if you can invest on the movie also, I'll tell you, sir, through ticket sale, we are paying the GST to the government. So if you can invest on this, sir, I'm really sure, sir, something we can contribute to the state exchequer, to the movie, sir. Yeah, and of course, sir, I have a lot of suggestions I have prepared in
Put
this.
in writing to us.
Yeah, so I'll submit to the government,
Yeah.
and hopefully you'll take it forward. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'll just I'll come to you. I'll come to you. Because I just want to also just tell everyone that there's a lot of course, points to be to reply, but I don't think I'll be able to reply to everything because it'll take too much of time. I think, as I said, if I start replying, then I'll speak more than you guys, which you have already seen I'm doing. So I don't want to do that. Actually, I want to give more time to all of you. So I'll refrain from replying to every question that you ask. But since you specifically mentioned about one or two points, I'll just mention regarding this the movies. I think it's a very important thing. Number one, there are many things we're doing, but number one, we already have got programs and funds where we are supporting local filmmakers. Just recently, we have given financial support to three local filmmakers, almost up to 35 lakh rupees per director or movie maker, to have local movies in local language being made. So we would like to expand that, and we will do it for more filmmakers so that more movies in Khasi, Nar, Garo could come out is what we feel. And we are supporting them. So it's already started, just to share with everybody. Number two, we have a platform called Hello Meghalaya, which is one of the most unique platforms across the country, and the only one that is run by a government, state government, where the state government pays our youngsters money for creating content, and you can put that content on this platform. And we have, I think, more than 3 lakh people who have registered, and this more than that, 3-4 lakh people who are watching content under Hello Meghalaya. In fact, this is streamed live in Hello Meghalaya right now, and I think many people have joined us online. A third is that under the CM Elevate program, we have a provision for 25 or 35 movie theaters, where the government of Meghalaya will give 35% subsidy for anybody who wants to put up a movie theater in different districts. What is the idea? The idea is normally, obviously, to number one, have entertainment for our people because people like to go and see movies. Number two, the idea is that our filmmakers don't have the platform or the channel to showcase their movie. So we're hopeful that by having the movie theaters, 25, 35 of them, where the entrepreneur who starts the movie theater will also earn, but at the same time, the movie makers will have a channel to be able to showcase their movies, and obviously the tax will be much lower for these kind of movies, and we want to promote that. So there's a full process that's on. They're at multiple levels. We are intervening because it requires the entire ecosystem to be present. It's not about just giving money to them to make the movie, but it's about creating the ecosystem so that the movie can actually reach to the public. So that's the movie scene, and I really hope that we'll be able to move this forward. Regarding coal, as you know, coal has been mined in the traditional manner for the last 200 years or 2 centuries in Meghalaya. In 2014, there was a ban, and completely they stopped the mining of coal. Now, I have been an advocate of this for a very, very long time. When I tell people that you cannot simply snatch or take away the livelihood of the people in one shot. If there is something wrong technically, then you have to allow the transition to take place. Where people are told that in 2 years, the plastic is going to be banned. In 3 years, this is going to be banned. In 10 years' time, there's going to be no plastic. Please make a plan for it so that you're able to move forward. I personally feel that the NGT, by doing that, had created a very, very difficult situation for our people. So I am not very, that point in time was not in support of the way that it was done. Was it required? It was required. But there was a way to do it. And the way it was done led to huge financial hardship for our people, led to huge financial hardship for the state government, and everybody suffered in the process. It should have been a justified transition where they should have given a time frame in which the mining should have become scientific. Nonetheless, that is over now. Now we're in the process of trying to streamline things. Now, the question of leakage of revenue you mentioned. Until unless we don't have a scientific way of allowing the mining to take place, which is now been approved by the Supreme Court and now by the Coal Ministry and central agencies, we cannot take royalty or any kind of tax from the miners, because until unless it is officially a scientific mine approved by the government. Now, in the whole process, the only source for us is the 32 lakh metric ton, which was thrown by the Supreme Court or by our people and then approved by Supreme Court, where this coal exists and this has to be now sold out. That is the only source of revenue that we're getting, and the coal is being exported as per the demand that's taking place. Now, in the whole process, the narrative that is being created by general, people and who have some concerns about this. And of course, it's a genuine concern. I don't deny that. It's a genuine concern. But they only go into the fact that, oh, they see one truck and they say it's a coal truck. If they see one coal truck, they say, oh, it's an illegal truck. There is a legal process of the Coal India auctioned trucks which are moving with proper documentation. Now, while we do that, are there illegal activities in the once in a while? There could be. There's no denying that. I'm saying that, oh, it's not. When I'm saying it is, that also I'm not saying. But I'm saying that there is an entire ecosystem of this mining that was, as I said, going on for 200 years. And suddenly you snatch away the people's livelihood. It's not easy for people to adapt. So there could be people who, it's like simply saying to the people that, look, either you create the system for us to do our work, or we will be forced to do it the way we used to do it. So we have to be here, number one, moving in the process of scientifically improving this. Number two, where we are getting information that any kind of illegal activity is going on, any kind of place where there is a rat hole mining or something going on, we are taking immediate action. So therefore, there is it's not that we are we have got like 1 lakh staff who's to be placed everywhere in every corner. So it is difficult for us to monitor. But we are doing our best to ensure that is happening. But I'm very hopeful that with the introduction of the scientific mining, which, as I said, is in its last phase now, and just 2 days back, the Coal Ministry people were in Kyntiew Hills, and we're very happy that they are also satisfied with all the provisions. We are expecting that we'll be able to slowly and steadily streamline this entire collection and entire process of scientific mining, which, as you correctly said, I expect will lead to, if not thousands, but hundreds of crores in terms of revenue for us. So I'm hoping that the worst is behind us in terms of all the challenges, complications we face, the challenges that people faced, the lakhs and lakhs of people employed by the mining industry out here, local miners being involved. It is a massive challenge. But I hope that, as I said, with the future, we'll be able to see things improving in that aspect also. So I'll just take two.
Hello,
I think a deputy CEM of District Garu Hills District Council is here. I'll just give him a chance.
Only two requests from the parents of us. We received the granite from the state government only for land report and then monthly exercise. For every year, we receive 20 lakhs granite for donation.
No. Every year we receive 20 lakhs only granite lead for the land records. Though first land records of Garu Hills was started in 1882. These 22 lakhs in 2021, we have purchased the materials for digitizing the land records, and 2022 also the same. 23-24 we don't receive any granite net from the state government. In 2024 to 25 we received 20 lakhs again, and we have constructed the land records room. first of each in Garo Hills. We have studied in 1882 the land records, but we don't have any land records room.
Can we come to the suggestion because we have a lot.
So just a request, sir.
Sorry.
If it can be enhanced from 20 lakhs